Hello friends, I'm Ashley Nicole Lewis for Take Me Fishing. In this video, I'm teaching you about fly fishing for trout. If you love fishing and boating content, this is the place for you. Subscribe to our channel, and by the end of this video, you'll know more about fly fishing rods, fly reels, lines, flies, and the tools you need to crush it on your next fly fishing adventure. Let's wade right into fly fishing rods. For most of the trout fishing you do, a 9-foot 5-weight is ideal as your all-around trout fishing rod. The 9-foot length is ideal because it's long enough to cast most presentations, but short enough to be manageable. We're using a 5-weight because this rod is strong enough to fight the fish that you're catching, trout. Why do we call it weight? For two reasons. First, the weight rating indicates the size of line you can cast. Second, the weight rating tells you more about the overall strength of the rod. The weight of a fly rod should match the strength and size of fish you're catching. We have our fly rod, now we need to match it to the right fly reel. Reels generally cover a range of sizes. For example, our 5-weight rod is matched with this 4, 5, 6 weight rated reel. This ensures two things. The rod is balanced with the reel. The fly reel will have the appropriate line capacity too. It's time for fly lines. Admittedly, matching lines for fly fishing felt intimidating at first. Here's the breakdown I wish that I had when I was getting started. In fly fishing, we match lines to our rod and reel size and also to the technique of fishing. Here are 3 categories of lines you should know. 1. Floating lines. A floating line is our presentation that covers the majority of the fishing you will likely do. This line is easy to cast. It works well for surface presentations and subsurface presentations. You can do both with a floating line by simply using a dry fly or nymph pattern, or otherwise a weighted or wet fly. Sinking lines. This line does sink. It's a great presentation for lakes, on the ocean, or places you need to fish deeper. And intermediate lines. This is your somewhere in between the surface and bottom of your fishing area. These lines sink, but do so more slowly and allow for a very natural presentation subsurface. This is great for using wet flies like a woolly bugger. Leader or tippet. Leader is the tapered, transparent line you add to the end of your fly line, and at the end of the leader comes an even smaller in diameter tippet. We use tapered leaders in fly fishing because it helps you control your cast. One of the most addictive parts of fly fishing is fly selection or even tying your own flies. For trout-specific flies, making the selection is done best when you observe your environment and match your fly to what you're seeing on the water. You'll become familiar with the saying, match the hatch. My final piece of advice is casting instruction. I highly recommend that you invest in fly instruction, and you can find one at a local shop. They generally have instructors or can certainly lead you in the right way. Thank you so much for joining me to talk a little bit about fly fishing. If you enjoyed your time here, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to Take Me Fishing. Visit our website, takemefishing.org, for more information on fishing, boating, and great outdoor content. We'll see you next time.